Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make baked mac and cheese. So I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients. First, you're going to need 1.5 cups of panko breadcrumbs. You can use seasoned or plain. And then you're going to need 16 ounces of elbow macaroni. And then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of Goya all-purpose seasoning, 2 tablespoons of pasteurized butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream, 8 ounces of sour cream, and then you're going to need about 8 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese and 16 ounces of cheddar cheese. You're going to want the sharp cheddar cheese. And now we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is boiling the elbow macaroni. So we went ahead and boiled some water, and then now we're adding the elbow macaroni to the water, and we're going to go ahead and boil it until it's al dente, or about 5 to 6 minutes, stirring occasionally. Okay, so while the elbow macaroni is boiling, we went ahead and melted the butter, and now we're going to be adding the flour, and you're going to mix that in very well, and you're going to keep mixing for a few minutes until it's all well blended. And this is going to be the thickening agent for the macaroni and cheese. And after mixing that in, this is how it should look like. This is the consistency you want it to be at. And now we're going to go ahead and add the whipping cream. And we're going to keep stirring in the whipping cream until it thickens for about 5 minutes. Been 5 minutes that the macaroni has been boiling, and this is how you want it to be. You don't want it to be too soft. And now we're going to go ahead and strain it. So we went ahead and strained the macaroni, and we put it back in the same pot, and now we're going to go ahead and just set it aside. And after about 5 minutes of mixing in the whipping cream, this is how it should look. And now we're going to start adding the cheese. So we're going to be mixing in the cheese at a low to medium heat, and we're going to add half a bag at a time. So first we added half a bag of the Monterey Jack cheese, and you're going to keep mixing until the cheese melts, and then you'll add the other half. And once we're done mixing in the Monterey Jack cheese, we're going to start adding in the cheddar cheese. This is a consistency that you want it to be after adding the Monterey Jack. And now we're going to go ahead and slowly start adding the cheddar cheese and mixing that in very well. And this is going to be like a thick, goopy consistency. It's not supposed to be like a thin, creamy sauce. And this is the consistency you want it to be after adding the cheddar cheese. And now we're going to go ahead and add this to our macaroni. And after adding the cheese, you're going to go ahead and add the sour cream. And then first you're going to start folding it in, and then you're going to mix everything together very well. And after mixing in the sour cream, we're adding 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, and we're going to be mixing that in very well. And this is how the macaroni should look like after mixing everything in very well. Everything should be completely blended and the macaroni should be well coated with the cheese. And now we're going to go ahead and add this to the pan that we're going to be baking it in. So we went ahead and sprayed our aluminum pan with butter spray, and this is about a 7 by 10 pan, and we're going to be adding the macaroni in the pan. And then we're going to go ahead and just shake it out a little bit like this, and we're going to go ahead and even out the top with a spatula. And after spreading it evenly, you're going to go ahead and start adding the panko breadcrumbs on top of the macaroni. You want to use a generous amount and make sure that all the macaroni is completely covered with the breadcrumbs. Now we're going to go ahead and bake the mac and cheese at 350 for 50 minutes on the middle rack. And this is how it should look like after 50 minutes of baking. And now we're going to go ahead and take it out the oven and let it rest for about 15 minutes before serving. After about 15 minutes of resting, it's ready to serve. So we're going to go ahead and cut into it. This is the perfect combination of creamy and crispy. Creamy on the inside and crispy on top. Look how good that looks. This is the final look of baked mac and cheese. This goes great with barbecue. If you try this recipe out, please let me know in the comments below how you liked it. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.